on December 26, 1921 in New York City, Stephen Valentine Patrick William Allen is an American radio personality, musician, composer, actor, comedian, and television host. Born to Billy Allen and Isabel Donahue, Steve was raised in Chicago in a large Catholic family. Steve started his career in radio before eventually moving into television, where he starred in The Steve Allen Show in 1950. Eventually, Allen was offered another show by NBC in 1954. The show would be in prime time and would air 5 nights a week, and the program would consist of Allen interviewing celebrities, skits, and man-on-the-street interviews. The program was known as Tonight, and eventually it would be known as The Tonight Show. But you already knew that. Or actually, in this case, maybe you didn't. These are 10 things you probably didn't know about the very first host of The Tonight Show, Steve Allen. Number 10. Allen's parents were also in show business. Allen's parents, Belle Montrose, born Isabel Donahue, and Carol Abler, whose stage name was Billy Allen, were vaudeville performers in the 1920s. Though Billy Allen died in 1923, shortly after Stephen was born, Belle continued to perform on stage, even touring with future television legend Milton Berle. Let me know if you'd like a video on him. Belle appeared on several of Allen's TV shows, and also appeared in several movies, including The Absent-Minded Professor and its sequel, Son of Flubber. In 1964, Montrose died of a heart attack at age 78. Milton Berle once called Montrose, quote, the funniest woman in vaudeville. Number 9. Allen enlisted during World War II. Allen's first radio job was on station KOY in Phoenix, Arizona while attending Arizona State University. He then enlisted in the Army during World War II and trained as an infantryman. But he never went overseas. Allen spent his service at Camp Roberts in California. After the war, he returned to Phoenix before eventually deciding to return to California. Number 8. Allen started his career in radio. Allen's first radio job, as mentioned before, was on the station KOY in Phoenix while he was still attending college at Arizona State University. After moving back to California after the war, Allen became an announcer for KFAC in Los Angeles, before moving to the Mutual Broadcasting System in 1946. Allen talked the station into airing his show Smile Time 5 nights a week. After moving to CBS Radio's KNX, Allen started doing an hour-long late-night format. Allen became so popular that there was only standing room in the studio as so many people came to watch. Number 7. His first television job was in pro wrestling. In 1949, Allen answered an ad for a TV announcer. The job was for announcing pro wrestling matches. Allen knew absolutely nothing about pro wrestling. But after watching a few matches to prepare, Allen began calling the matches. There weren't a lot of official names for the wrestling moves, so Allen began ad-libbing and making up names on the spot, some of which are still in use today. Number 6. The Tonight Show creation. After leaving CBS, Allen created a late-night talk/variety show in New York and debuted the program in 1953 on a local New York station. A year later, in 1954, the show was moved to NBC as The Tonight Show, which aired its first episode on September 27, 1954. Starring Allen and fellow radio personality and future Match Game host Gene Rayburn. Speaking about the program on the first episode, Allen said, quote, "This is tonight, and I can't think of too much to tell you about it, except I want to give you the bad news first. this program is going to go on forever. So far, he was right. Number 5. He introduced audiences to some very famous people. Though Allen was the first host of The Tonight Show, he didn't last long as host. Though Allen was the first host of The Tonight Show, he didn't last long. In 1956, Allen was offered a new primetime show called The Steve Allen Show. Its purpose was trying to dethrone the highly rated Ed Sullivan Show on CBS. The show included very early TV appearances of some very popular musicians, including Elvis Presley, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Fats Domino. The show also included appearances of other famous celebrities, including Bob Hope, Errol Flynn, the Three Stooges, and Abbott and Costello. Number 4. Allen was a prolific composer. Though Allen was a gifted comedian and television host, he was also a very accomplished writer and musician. Allen wrote more than 8,500 songs, and only a small portion of those were never recorded. Some of Allen's more famous songs at the time were The Gravy Waltz, This Could Be the Start of Something, and the theme from Picnic. His songs have been recorded by Tony Bennett, Bobby Darin, Aretha Franklin, and Judy Garland. Number 3. He won $1,000 on a composing bet. In a famous stunt, Allen made a bet with singer-songwriter Frankie Laine that he could write 50 songs in 50 days. To prove he could do it, he composed the songs in the storefront window of Wallach's Music City, a Hollywood music store. Allen met his quota and wrote 50 songs in the 50 days, and won $1,000. Of all the songs he wrote, however, the only one that was recorded was Let's Go to Church Next Sunday, which was recorded by Perry Como. Number 2. Allen wrote a lot of books. Not just content to be a composer, actor, television host, and musician, Allen was also a very accomplished author. Allen wrote more than 50 books during his life. He wrote several volumes of autobiographies, children's books, mystery novels, and numerous essays on various topics, and 20 of his books were on his views of religion. Some of his better-known writings were Dummeth, a commentary on the American educational system, and Steve Allen on the Bible, religion, and morality. Number 1. He died from an injury he did not know he had. Allen died on October 30th, 2000 at age 78, the same age his mother died. At first, it was suspected that he died from a fatal heart attack while he was napping at his son's home. However, the later autopsy results revealed the cause of death was a ruptured blood vessel caused by chest injuries he did not realize he sustained earlier in the day. According to his wife, Jane Meadows, Allen was accidentally backed into while he was in his vehicle. The accident broke some of his ribs and they pierced his heart. Getting out of the car, Allen jokingly said to the man who hit him, quote, "What some people will do to get my autograph." Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this that are uploaded weekly, please hit subscribe. If there's a certain celebrity that you would like to see featured in an upcoming video, please leave their name in the comment section below.